I can't overestimate the need for a good stretch before a video. Oh, feel the burn. Oh, a little help. A little help. This is the first of our 4-part series on gold investing. Now, anyone who's mildly aware knows that gold has had an excellent return. In fact, over the last 14 and a half years, gold has returned a compounded average growth rate of about 15.5%. So gold has crushed every other asset class you can name. It's crushed stocks, bonds, real estate, everything. But the question is, what's going to happen to gold in the future? Now, our instinct here at Capital Rev is that the more you pay for something, the lower your subsequent returns are going to be. And it turns out that history so far has demonstrated that that's actually true. In the past, when gold has been this expensive, its subsequent returns have been pretty bad. We believe gold is going to be a poor investment going forward. Now, throughout this video, I'm going to be using some of the excellent arguments presented by Erb and Harvey in their excellent article, The Golden Dilemma, from May 2013. You can see the link to that article below. So the first bit of evidence we want to throw out is the relationship between gold's expensiveness and its subsequent returns. In this graph, the x-axis, or the horizontal axis, looks at the ratio of gold to the US CPI, i.e. how expensive is gold at a given time. And the y-axis looks at the subsequent returns from each of these levels of expensiveness. And what we see here is that there's a relationship between how expensive gold is and what sort of return it made in the future. We make good returns on gold, just like everything else, when we've bought cheap in the past. The opposite is also true. When we pay more for gold, we tend to do less well. And at the time this graph was done, returns were expected to be about -9% on a non-inflation adjusted basis over the next decade or so. That is, if history is any guide. Now the question arises, is the rule that the more you pay for something, the lower your subsequent returns are going to be, does that rule still hold when it comes to gold? Now, those people who say that gold is a good investment going forward have to acknowledge that its returns have been bad in the past, and they have to tell us why this time is somehow different. So over the coming 3 videos, we're going to be talking about the arguments that they use typically for why gold is a good investment even now, and we're going to refute those arguments. End this now. A little help. Seriously. End it. Okay? I'm stuck in this position. Call an ambulance or end it. Do something. I need some Robaxacet.